Hello, dear friends. We all want to be happy, we all want to be joyful, and we have our ideas on what can make us happy. And we try to live our life according to those ideas. Sometimes it feels to us that if we party, we can be happy. Sometimes it feels to us that if I just buy that new car, it will make me happy. So we try to buy that new car. Or numerous other ideas we have. If I can go for that trip, I'll be happy. So from all of those ideas come our actions. And many times we are even able to accomplish what it is that we wanted to accomplish. Like, for example, if we wanted this car and we were working towards it for the longest time, and we were able to get it. But even that happiness is short-lived. We feel happy for some time, and then the usual worries that we have come invade us. What is not going right with our life? So any of those things, any of those ideas lead to a temporary happiness. So we are going to talk about in this talk of a way to move towards a more lasting happiness. And one way out of the misery or the sadness that we feel is by getting rid of our self-obsession. So what happens in our mind is that we are constantly thinking and constantly obsessing about the problems that we have, or the problems that can come, or the problems that we faced. So that cycle goes on, and we need to break that cycle by letting go of the so much focus that we place on ourselves and placing a little bit of that focus on the world around us. We will give only if we are able to see someone else. When we are too focused on our own misery, one is that we magnify that misery. Whatever we focus on actually increases. That is one of the principles of the universe. So when we focus on something, someone else, and give out of that sense of happiness in giving to another without looking for a gain for ourselves, that act in itself could be a very satisfying act. So what I'm doing is introducing you to the idea that all the ways in which we have been looking for happiness, that there can be another way. The way is of selfless giving. So another of the laws of the universe is that whatever you want, the universe will mirror it and you'll go on wanting it. So even to receive something, we have to start giving. So when we give something, what the universe sees is that yes, this person has this, and then more is added to it. So you can focus on what it is that you want in your life. Is it money? Start giving away money. Is it togetherness? Give somebody company. Is it love? Allow yourself to love someone. So whatever it is that you're looking for, become a source of that. And in doing that, not only will you spread that love around you, but more will be added to you. So, a true action, a right action, an action connected to ourselves is the action which does not look for anything in the end, not even recognition, not applause, not a return of the gift that we have made. It's like we deposit something into the deposit of the universe, and it will come back to us. Another way of looking at it is that our karma is on 3 levels: thought, word, spoken word, action. Giving is an act of good karma. So we just add to the credits in our system when we give. But when we give from this understanding, we're giving from an intellectual understanding. When we really work on ourselves, into releasing ourselves on what is trapping us, the guilt, the fear, the shame, the anger, when we are able to let go of these, our energy flows to our heart space. And there is so much love that we feel for the world that the giving becomes a natural act and not from an intellectual understanding. But till the point that we are there, the giving can come from an intellectual understanding also. And it could be a new experience that we have. Even all the religions that we have do incorporate giving as a directive. The Sikh religion talks about daswand, 1/10 of the income should be given away. Similarly, other religions also incorporate charities and place a lot of importance on giving to another. So, giving is something which is expansive, which is releasing, which is loving, which is uplifting. So, a true giving coming from a true space inside our heart would be uplifting to another, not making them feel weak or dependent on you, but rather helping them to raise themselves. The feeling of giving should come from a feeling of equality, of togetherness, of oneness. Rather than seeing ourselves as individual, we need to start seeing ourselves as communities who are interdependent on each other. This is the time of groups, of communities. Even our body is a community of cells working together for the common good. And our society also has to reflect that interdependence and togetherness, where people come together to work towards the common good. Start contributing. Fill your mind with thoughts of love, with thoughts of acceptance. Fill your words with thoughts of acceptance, love, tolerance, humanity, seeing everybody as equal. Refraining from labeling people, refraining from harboring prejudice in your heart. When we harbor hate, prejudice in our heart, when we label people, we cease seeing them and we feel very self-righteous in the hate that we want to express. Be aware, be mindful that the evil does not enter the thoughts, does not enter the words, and does not become your action. We always have the choice to operate either from that intention of evil or the intention of love. And you are the one making that choice every single time. So observe yourself, observe your thoughts, observe your words, observe your actions. Are they the highest possible for you? Are you bringing out the best in yourself? at any particular time. Spirituality is not limited to just sitting and meditating. Spirituality is spirituality in actions. Spirituality is spirituality 24 hours. And let yourself become the walking picture of what is the best possible for any person to be. And selfless giving, coming from a mind filled with loving thoughts, coming from a person who speaks loving words, is an uplifting act for as much as the giver as for the receiver. Thank you, dear friends.